Hello again, everybody. Carlos Scarpero here, VA mortgage specialist with Ross Mortgage and Military Mortgage Bootcamp. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about the COE, or Certificate of Eligibility. What is this form and why do we need it? The COE is what we call the golden ticket for VA mortgage loans. We don't have it, we ain't going to close. Simple as that. We don't care how good your credit is. If we don't have it, you're not going VA. It's a simple one-page document, and it shows a few things. So first of all, it shows it'll have your name, it'll have your social, it'll have your branch of service. More importantly, it'll show whether you're exempt from the funding fee or not. It'll also show the charges to the entitlement. And so if you already have a VA loan outstanding, it'll show that as well. It'll show how much remaining entitlement you have, which means, are you able to get another VA loan right now while retaining the property, or will you need to sell it or release that entitlement? All that information will be on that form. It's a very simple form to get. And so some people get a little confused on the process. So the first thing we'll need is your D-214 or statement of service, or reservist. We'll need that on file, preferably before we get that COE. Although I've seen cases where we don't need that, but preferably we definitely prefer to have that on file. So it makes it a lot easier for us. Once we have that, there are different ways to get it. You can request it directly from the VA yourself. But my recommendation is to have a VA loan officer do that for you. That's right. Have someone do it for you. Believe it or not, us loan officers and VA mortgage specialists actually have access directly to the VA to get the COE for you. So why go through all that hassle yourself when you don't need to? It's super simple. All you do, once you apply, we'll have your social security number as part of your loan application so we can pull your credit. And once we have that social, we send that up to the VA and request that. And hopefully we get that. There's a system called WebLGY that we're part of that we can get that directly from the VA, and hopefully it's right. So that being said, for some reason, since it's the government, surprise, surprise, there are often mistakes. And then we go through a little bit of the issues I've seen. I've seen some with the wrong social security number. That's a big problem. Some with wrong name issues. And most of those cases are if the borrower is applying under one name, maybe they got married or divorced. And so they're applying with one last name over here with us, and we're using that last name. But then on the COE, they were in the military under a different last name. So those kind of cases, it's something we can help you with. We'll typically do a three-way call with the VA Service Center and straighten those out. Another big one we're seeing a lot lately is the disability ratings. So for those of you who don't know, the VA funding fee, which is the insurance on the VA loan, is based on a disability rating. And it's called exempt or non-exempt. So if you're non-exempt, which means you don't have any disabilities with the VA, or disabilities on file, disability ratings, if you do not, then you're non-exempt. If you do have any, 10% or higher, then you're called exempt, which means there's no funding fee, which saves you a lot of money at closing. The way we determine that is on that certificate of eligibility, we have to look at that form and it'll say right there on the top, exempt or non-exempt. And this being the government, sometimes that's not right. And so we will have to help you straighten that out. And no problem. I mean, that's something we do. It's part of our job as loan officers to help you do that. At least those of us are specialists that are good at this sort of thing. So if it's not right, let me know. I'll ask in advance anyway, so I'll know whether you're exempt or not. And if it doesn't match what you told me, then we'll have a conversation and we'll make arrangements to make sure it's correct. But the COE, definitely super important. Any good loan officer is going to get you that the day you apply for the loan. Unfortunately, I've seen cases where they wait till the last minute to get it, and surprise, surprise, the loan doesn't fund on time, doesn't close on time because they waited. With us, we're going to get that the day you apply because that's the right thing to do. As always, if you need me, my number is 937-572-3713. That number again is 937-572-3713. I can also be reached at scarpero.com. That is SCARPERO.com. I am licensed in Ohio, Kentucky, and Michigan. So if you're in those areas, I'd love to help you. If you're outside of Ohio, Kentucky, and Michigan, feel free to reach out anyway. I am connected to loan officers all around the country as part of Military Mortgage Bootcamp, as program I'm part of. So I know a lot of people that are reliable that can help you. As always, look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.